looking at him like.
So, yeah.
Hello everyone, Sawadika everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're going to finally try to get this video out about things that shocked us when we moved here to Thailand. We tried recording this last week in Prakorn Chai, but we were kind of rudely interrupted by roosters and the quality of the video wasn't good, so we thought we'd try it again.
Yep.
So this video, I need you to understand, this is coming from the perspective of someone who's come to Thailand like consistently. I come to Thailand consistently since 2016. I've been raised around the culture my whole life. And so for me to say I'm shocked by something, it's kind of a significant thing for me.
Yeah, so she comes more than me, but when we do come, we come for extended clips, like 2 months at a time.
Yeah, not the 2-week stints.
Yeah, so it's still, there were some nuances that we did not take into account when we pulled the trigger to move here.
So this is mainly when you go from being a tourist to being a resident. So the first thing for us was the parking situation. Like when you come here, and I would come here in the past, I would rent a car. So driving here wasn't new to us or new to me. But driving into the parking garages, you don't think about it because you come here, you use Grab or Bolt, you ride the BTS, or you take an MRT.
Or you get the Grab bikes.
Right, so you don't think about what's happening when you get out of the vehicle. And even when I rented a car, I usually parked in like parking spaces outside, outdoor parking, so I never had to deal with the parking garages. But now that we bought a car,
yeah, we're dealing with the parking garage and getting the full experience.
The real experience. So like the parking garage, like I wasn't ready. Like it's mainly a lot of these hotels that we pull into in Bangkok. Like they're like super tight. There's maybe this much room around the car as you're going in. Like they don't have the roundy as you're going up from level to level configuration. So it tends to be like one sharp turn after another sharp turn. And it's horrifying when you're going in and then you see these scratches all over the walls from previous victims.
Yeah, so some of them are better than others. I've seen as much as a foot, but as little as 3 inches of clearance on each side when you're getting into some of these. And it tends to be the hotels that are the main offenders. The malls and the stores, they want you to come in, so they make it as easy an experience as possible, as stress-free as possible.
But the hotels seem like the parking situation was built for golf carts, not for real cars.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. This
last time when we were in Bangkok, I pulled us in, and I instantly regretted letting him off at the door at the lobby and decided to park the car. And he like sent me a message like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm still parking the car." And you guys will see all this in the footage, and you should be seeing this in the footage, but it was terrifying.
Yeah. So, go slow. That's all I can tell you.
Real slow. And if you have a 360 camera, hallelujah, you're winning. And then don't be surprised. It may not be just a narrow like parking garage. You're going from ramp to ramp. He had to pull into one because I saw it and I just said I can't do it. He had to pull into a parking elevator. And our car was not having it because it had all kinds of smart features built into it, and it kept auto braking. But we got to the hotel and they said we had to go because we were like, "Where's the parking garage?" He like, He showed me the elevator. And once the doors opened and I saw how much space I had on my die, so me and him switched, and he had to back it in. No.
And it was funny because the brave soul was in the back of that elevator, like directing us in, but he's in the camera's scan LiDAR thing. So it's the car is like nope.
And you'll hear beep 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 beep.
And she's gonna play some video of that because that was hilarious.
Yeah, and he also had to get us out of that parking garage because I was like, nope, my die, can't do it. So we no longer book at that hotel because now when we book hotels, parking garages, if we know about them, that actually matter to us.
Yeah.
All right, so the next item that caught us off guard was the Thai funeral. Now, me growing up around Thai people my whole life, my mom has converted from Buddhism to Christianity a long time ago, so I really haven't experienced a lot of Thai funerals. But I did go to one in the US, but obviously they can't do everything there like they do here, so I was not ready.
Yeah. So it's one of the notable things is the sense of community and those types of things. But in particular, there are some customs that are perfectly fine for the Thai culture that took us by surprise as Americans.
Right.
Namely, lottery ticket sales at the wake and the funeral.
So, yes, we were at the wake, which was at my cousin's house, and it's kind of like an American wake where they, or whatever you want to call it, where they had lots of food, like cheap. They paid for a catering service, they had tents, and everybody can come and pay their respects and everybody be fed at the same time. But while everybody's sitting around eating, there was a lottery ticket seller going around. So if you've been around Thailand, you see the vendors with their little briefcase things and they're all over the place. And when she was walking around, I was looking at him like...
So I just looked and kind of read the room, you know, like, all right, let me get the vibe here. Is anybody else looking at them like, but no, if nobody was batting an eye, you know, it was just going on. People were buying tickets. Like, okay, so this is just part of the thing. And that was during the wake, right?
Right. So I tried to take a video clip, like sneak it in with my phone because I was trying not to be rude, like, but I was trying to sneak a quick, snip it in. But I was just like, wow. But I think when I was doing it, I think she saw me. Would you be able to tell that when you see it? I think she saw me and I was like, okay. Yeah,
so that was during the wake, you know, and I was like, yeah, okay, so this is acceptable, socially acceptable during the wake, okay. But then we did the procession
and went to the
temple for the actual funeral, and they were there too, even more of them.
Right. So I think at my cousin's house, it was only like one or two.
Yeah.
One or two of them walking around. But after the whole ceremony thing was done at the temple, at the Wat, when we got done and everybody was like leaving, there were like 5 of them lined up. And we were like, wow, so like this is a thing here. And upon like further investigation and research, we found that, I've always known that Thais were superstitious, but it actually applies to funerals too.
Yeah, so they look at that as anything, the dates that you had correlating to that person, or maybe you had a dream, etc., to do with some numbers related to that person. They believe all of those things are at an intersection. You have an intersection between life and death, so there's also Chok D, or good luck.
Yeah, so it could be Chok D, but that was one of those moments for us, like, is this for real? So if you ever go to a Thai funeral, don't be surprised if you see the lottery ticket vendors there. So the last thing we're going to talk about that kind of caught us off guard was the cost of everyday items costing more than anticipated here.
Particularly the imports.
Right, so I've known that imported things cost more here, that there's a markup. But like the first thing that caught me off guard, the main thing that caught me off guard was Crocs. Like we went to the mall, we didn't bring our Crocs with us, so we went to the mall here, first mistake, and went to the Crocs store, second mistake, and I found a pair of Crocs, cute, and I was like, ooh, soft gibbets, I'm like, give me those, and it was like a pack of 5, and my husband, he said he was like, what's wrong with her, because I wasn't doing the mental math of like
it not was wrong with me, right? There are certain things my wife does not want to spend extra money on. Some things she'll spend which is fine, but there's particular things she will not spend money on. And these types of things, the everyday types of things, But I'm looking at it and I'm using my little thumb rule, divide by 30. It doesn't get you exact, but it gets you in the ballpark. And I'm like, that's more than she normally would want to spend on something like this. But hey, happy wife, happy life. Let's do it.
There was no mental math going on. Absolutely none. I was going into, I want it, that's cute. And I was just with the sales associate, just putting the little divots in the hole. And then when we got to the register, because he got a pair too, he got a little 5-pack of tickets too. We got to the register and she was ringing them up, and then I saw the price, it was like $6,300 or something bought, or maybe a little bit more. And I was like, that's $200. You see this? It was like I was wondering what was wrong with you. But I had too much pride. She already cut the beads out the little plastic, and I didn't want to tell her to put it back, so we got the Crocs, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm back in Thailand, and some things cost more than others.
Okay, so yeah, that goes out just for that. Okay, cars are more expensive.
Can be
if you import the car.
like if you get a fancy car, like back in 2016, I was like start communicating with my family here a lot, and I was FaceTiming them, and I had a Audi Q5 in. They were like, oh my gosh, Auntie's rich. I'm like, what are you talking about? You have an Audi. I'm like, and what, why do you think I'm rich? I'm not rich. And then I looked up how much they cost here. And I had to tell her, no, girl, I ain't pay that. So, no. Imported things like imported luxury cars will cost significantly more than what it costs in the States.
And also furniture for the furniture you're accustomed to as an American would cost you a lot more here.
Right, like you can get furniture that is going to be really hard and not comfortable, but if you want your furniture, like your mattress or your couch, to be like what we're used to stateside, you're going to pay for it.
Yeah. That's it.
We can't win.
Feel free to share your questions or experiences with us in the comments section, so please subscribe and follow along if you enjoyed this content. Hope everybody had a good day. Sawadee ka.